playing online, you know, playing casual.
Yeah.
You know, who cares about the rank? You just run into someone, a master, and you beat them. You're like, I didn't need rank. I got the win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Shinku right now said he plays rank 10 hours a day, as he said, and it's been showing. So Sonicboxx geTwreCked is sponsored. So we're going to see if Sonicboxx geTwreCked going to have those sponsored blocks at sponsored tech to win, or Shinku not sponsored.
Paid pro versus the hero with heart.
There you go. I like that. Kind of like that movie Lionheart, right?
I have. Which one's Lionheart?
The one with Jean-Claude Van Damme, man.
Oh man, I never saw that one. I wasn't a JCVD guy.
Man.
I was a Jackie Chan dude. I like Jackie Chan.
All right. Super Cop. There you go.
Yeah. Cop Supreme. Police Story 3.
Man, that chop is -2, but if he holds it, it's +2.
That chop is, I think, the best normal in the game. It's like impossible to whiff punish even if you're looking for it. I mean, you know, the reward of nailing one of those bad boys counter, it's really good. It's really, really strong.
Very true.
I wonder why they even gave him a charge version. Like, it's so good on its own.
And it's funny because he don't got that in 3S.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they gave him a lot of extra stuff. Same with the charge roundhouse.
Wow, Sonicboxx geTwreCked forgetting that the reflector reflects all projectiles.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaker. Yeah, they really gave, also they made the Quarrel Punch cancelable in this game. They just gave him so much.
He's a boss though, so I guess that's why he's got to have it, right?
Yeah, that's true. He's been working hard. That's why he's wearing that suit. He hasn't been on vacation. Look at that big jump and not able to get a whole lot out of it though. Okay, on borrowed time. Woo! Oh, gets him with that one frame mix-up. Eat your heart out, Virtual on.
Jump back jab. It's a good move against cross-ups. Oh.
Ooh.
Ridiculous right now, just being random. He says, I don't care. Going for it.
And he's really going for it. He really believes in in his offense today. Man, look at the grape jelly. Come on, you got to be ready for that jump over. Okay, taking his turn here. A lot of people forget to do that. What an ambiguous jump over. Sonicboxx geTwreCked.
I thought that reflector literally was going to reflect that fireball back at him in the combo.
Yeah, that was tense for sure. I wasn't really sure what was going to happen. I really didn't want that to happen, but I secretly did too. I would have felt bad because then I would have felt like I made it happen.
Oh.
Just doing it, man. Oh, man, that is so tense. My hairs stand on end when I see him charge that. I just don't want to hear the noise, the crush counter noise.
It's like breaking glass, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people complain about crush counters, but honestly, crush counters actually make the game very different because if you're pressing buttons on wake up, you should be blocking unless you're going to go for an invincible reversal move as a guess, you know what I mean?
If there was no crush counter, Ken would never press stand roundhouse. He would never press it in like neutral. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Wow. Certain crush counter buttons are there to make you want to press the big slow button, you know, which otherwise you wouldn't do if there was no reward for it, or if the reward wasn't, you know, pretty good.
You know, in this matchup, honestly, I truly think that Sonicboxx geTwreCked should play VGBootCamp 2 because, you know, the whole, you know, you have a projectile out there like that, it's too much, you know. It takes away its options, you know what I mean?
Allow me to play a little devil's advocate, okay? VGBootCamp 2, Ed VGBootCamp 2. If I were Sonicboxx geTwreCked, I would be worried about, you know, being +2 or +3 with that VGBootCamp 2 sounds great on paper. But I would be really tense anytime that I was +2 against Shinku's Urien because he's already shown that he can be a little nutty with those EX headbutts.
Well, you gotta block him out, man. You gotta block him. You gotta manipulate him.
I mean, when that projectile goes on screen, as long as there's not an Aegis reflector, you know you've got the advantage. You know where you can attack and where you can't. But, you know, that VGBootCamp 2, like, you're kind of guessing. There's just a lot of extra guesses that you have to make. Wow. Sonicboxx geTwreCked. I mean, I'd really like to see him wake up. There we saw that air-to-air, and it seemed like he was dead asleep.
Wake up, normal headbutt, not EX with the head. See what I mean?
Look at that. Whoa. The sandwich, beautiful. Oh, man, he got the shimmy, but he's afraid. I feel like Sonicboxx geTwreCked is a little bit shaken, not stirred. Here we go. I like that V reversal. Just want some breathing room. Interesting. Interesting. See, keeping it solid.
Exactly. Stand jab on that jump in. That was smart. Very smart.
I think Sonicboxx geTwreCked has the right idea. And I think he's got the right counter to Shinku. And Shinku is really playing crazy. Look, just whiffing normals for no good reason.
You can whip punish him. It's hard, but you can do it. You're just scared of that crush counter.
I think Ed has a hard time, especially in this matchup. Like whiff punishing Urien in general he's the hardest character to whiff punish as far as I'm concerned. He's harder than Chun-Li, I think. And Ed, whiff punishing is not his forte, we'll just say that. Okay, tying things up. Sonicboxx geTwreCked looking pretty good here. You gotta look for oh, that is a shame. Maybe down V skill next time.
He wastes the meter. Gets that life lead. Cookout.
It's no secret, but I feel like you should always spend the meter in this game. The damage is just so high. I love that. He aimed the throw backward to nullify the threat of that V-trigger projectile. Oh, interesting. Knock him out of the headbutt. Oh. If that had been an early jump fierce, I think he would have won clean there, but there's no bueno.
I don't know, man. Sonicboxx geTwreCked is looking a little shaken.
For sure. Yeah, there we saw him, you know, forget to even block the overhead there. Would have been a free punish for him.
One thing that Shinku's right now is he's doing crouching medium punch into the chop. And because the crouching medium punch pushes you out so far, when you try to press the button to retaliate, that chop gets you.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's how those crush counters get set up. Especially into those crazy headbutt loops.
Oh, man, Shinku's backdash. He's just dancing, man.
Yeah. This is crazy. I mean, he's really feeling himself.
He's staying in the air like Marvel.
Yeah, hit chicken blocking. The onslaught, man. Sonicboxx geTwreCked is just not ready for it.
I'm telling you, if he had V-trigger 2, he can pull him over here, man. Come here, stop running for me, boy. Stop running.
Yeah, there's no meter on the table either. This would be a great time to have V-trigger 2.
Exactly.
Ooh, good whiff punish.
Maybe in Season 4 we'll be to use both V-triggers at the same time. Yeah.
That would be godlike. I wouldn't mind that. I like that sweep just to keep him on the ground. Goes for the shimmy. Shinku knows better, though. Shinku is an intuitive player, for sure. Just like that.
And Sonicboxx geTwreCked is just looking good like, you know what? I'm going to click V-trigger 2. I need to do that. This speaker trigger 1 thing ain't working. It's not working. Shinku just, you know, being hyped. Look at that facial expression. He's like, I'm going to win this tournament. No one here is going to stop me. My character's cheap, and I know it.
You think that's what we're going to see?
Yeah, we're definitely going to see a switch. Told you. There's no reason to keep playing V-trigger 1. If he switches to V-trigger 2, he'll have a much better shot because he'll be able to have Urien close. Now, you are scared of the EX headbutt. That's true. But you got to be able to take that risk because you got to be able to establish dominance when you got, you know, when you have Urien in your face. You got to, if you're going to do EX headbutt, great. If I block it, guess what? I get the crush counter and I get a lot of damage.
Yeah, and no matter what, you get the chance at a pretty good reward.
You picked G? Are you serious? Oh, man. That's okay. I don't like this. I don't like it. But G is a gimmick character, so maybe he might have some gimmicks in the bag.
So here's where G, I think, his biggest weakness is keeping characters off of him. He has a hard time keeping characters off of him. And there we saw Sonicboxx geTwreCked failing to keep Urien off of Ed, and I feel like Ed has an easier time keeping the opponent off of you, playing defensively. Okay, there we go. The Superman gets the throw.
Wow, did he he headbutted through the kick. I call that one the freedom kick. The red,
like that.
white, and blue.
But the freedom kick is, ooh, interesting. The freedom kick is the flash kick.
Nah, man, he's the world president, man. He fights for freedom more than Guile.
Oh, okay. I can already tell. So the confirms are not super crispy. Look at that. Look at how much damage he just got out of that. That's a really safe confirm from over half a screen away.
Okay, if I was Sonicboxx geTwreCked, I'd be throwing the fireballs, man. Throw those world balls.
You never know, though, man. I mean, you don't want your next fireball to be your last, which can happen very easily in this game, especially. You should know.
Wow. You know? G was not the pick. It was not the pick. Sonicboxx geTwreCked should have played his character. It looks flustered, you know what I mean? Shinku's just being frustrating right now, just getting in Sonicboxx's head.
It looks like he's not doing too bad, but I would like to see his confirm game stepped up a little bit. Missing a lot of damage opportunities.
Oh! Ooh. Shinku used the EX shoulder like it's a dragon punch, but he knows it's a space to move to get in and safe on block.
I feel like he uses it like it's an EX like fireball.
Yeah.
He'll just do it. There's space on the screen that I could be taking to spend that 1 bar. Ooh, that was definitely supposed to be an EX projectile, but he pressed all 3 buttons. Oh, he's a pad player, so he pressed the macro. That's what happened.
Oh.
Good whip punish. Not able to convert a whole lot. Whew. Okay, now this is going to be the struggle. How is Sonicboxx geTwreCked going to keep Shinku from coming in just like that? Spending that bar, nullifying his, any comeback factor he might have with his character G. It's looking pretty grim. Jabbing it out of the headbutt. Okay, goes for the regular throw. No command grab this time. Last time he got jabbed out of it.
I like the fact that Sonicboxx geTwreCked is not using command grabs like every other G player. He's actually trying to footsie his way in.
That's the thing, man. He tried 1 command grab and he got jabbed out of it. The startup is so long. But it's going to land when you least expect it. That's how you use a command grab in this game.
Okay, he's going to do super. It's over.
Oh, yeah, it's over. Well, good stuff.
Don't need to see it. Kids, you don't need to see this. Go to bed.
Man, I wanted to see it.